I have created the best shooting guard build on NBA 2K24. Look at my stats, man. 25 for 29 from 3. And in that game, I hit probably like 10 yellows. Like, most of my shots were not open. With that being said, I know we're towards the end of 2K24. But I want you guys to know that if you guys are new to the channel, when 2K25 comes out, I'm not going to be making build videos right away. Right? I'm not going to tell you guys to waste your money on VC, especially when 2K's prices are so high, on builds, unless I am 100% sure that this build is absolutely perfect. It's elite. I've made like 5 builds on my channel or something like that, and every single build that I've made is a very, very competitive build. So let's get into this build. This build, in my opinion, like, it's already my favorite build that I've made this year. And I'm not just saying that just like to say it. I really mean that. Like, obviously going 25 for 29, making a bunch of yellows is very impressive. But also on the defensive end, if you saw in that first screenshot, right now this build's averaging like 7 steals per game. If you went into my live stream yesterday, you could see that I was averaging 7 steals per game. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. Here's the build. I'm not going to go point by point. If you guys are just looking for a build, here it is. So we got no finishing other than that 45 stand dunk, which is like that's all you need for stand dunks is that 45 stand dunk. 97 mid-range, let's talk about it. If I have my guy beat, and I tell all you guys this, I'll just shoot a mid-range, right? If a guy's on my back, I'll just shoot a front frame mid-range. It's wide open. I got a 97 mid-range. I've got all these Hall of Fame badges. I've got shooting boosts. I've got like the jump shot sleeves. If you can't knock down literally every single mid-range with a 97 midi, then like, I don't know, it's skill gap. 92 3-pointer, 77 pass sec, 87 ball handle. That's for the Kemba escape. Got 75 steal with ball, speed with ball, 91 steal, 87 perimeter. So this build is very good on defense, as shown by my 9 steals per game. And then we got 86 speed to run the breaks. It's, if you get into Pro-Am, Rec, just 5s in general, you want to be able to do everything best build in the game. And I genuinely, like, every YouTuber's like, oh, this is the best build in the game. Like, I really mean, like, I can score 60 points and then I can go back on defense. I can clamp up their best player and I can get steals. It's just amazing. I mean, just look at me. Shoot over him with the best jump shot in the game. I'm not going to tell you what my jump shot is. If you, like, I've got it on a million videos, so that's why. Go check one of those out if you want to get better at shooting. If you think I'm zenning, this is the game of me shooting. I had, 75 points on only 29 shots? And you're like, oh, 29 shots, that's a lot. Well, yes, 75 points is a lot. If you want to learn how to shoot like this, if you think I'm cheating, the game is on my live stream, like they're all on YouTube, with my hand cam. And yeah. Now, I have to answer this question. If you're a long-time viewer of the channel, or if you've just been keeping up with me in general, jeez, my hair is going all over the place, you would know that on Monday, I wagered an NBA player for a $500 pot. Now, that game did not go on my live stream because I was lagging, like, really bad. But we played that game, we had results, and I'm going to make a video on that game. And what happened before and after the game. And that might stir up some controversy. I'm not going to talk about it too much because that's going to be for a separate video. But, I think the 2K community might have a field day with what happened with that. So, I don't want to talk about it too much. Here's my stats going into halftime in this game. I'm just going to leave you guys with that. 13 for 13. The reason I made this build is because, as you guys know, I usually play point guard. But, I'm kind of over point guard right now. I like to play defense, too. I don't necessarily want the ball as much. As you guys know, the thing I'm best at is shooting. Like, making all these videos, like, teach you guys about the jump shot creator badges, like green windows, all that stuff. That's, like, my best attribute to 2K. And that doesn't mean I can't dribble or play defense, but in general, a shooting guard, you know, like, me leaking out on the breaks and shooting, like, smothers is, like, what I'm best at, you know, and making the smothers, of course, you know. I would never, you know, miss, you know, a wide open shot, you know. So, yeah, so this is why I made the new build. And compared to my other build that all said 97 mid-range, the only difference between this build and that build is that this build has plus 21 defense and like plus 20 strength, so it gets clamps, it gets 94 feet, it gets challenger, it gets pick dodger, it gets all that stuff. Versus my other build, it had like gold speed booster, like yeah, it was a little better offensively, but you don't really need to dribble that much on the hash, you know, despite what a lot of people think. You know, at the end of the day, it's all about putting the ball in the basket, you know, and so if it takes you 20 dribble moves to get wide open, you know, when you score 2 points, it's the same thing as doing no dribble moves, getting in the basket and scoring 2 points. So, this build complements my playstyle the best. It's got elite defense. I mean, elite shooting, as you guys can see in this game. I mean, you know, shooting, you know, 25 or 29 is no little feat. Especially with some of the shots I was shooting. So, before you go to the comments section and call me a cheater, go check out the live stream. It's on my YouTube channel. Go check out some of my other videos. If you want to learn how to shoot like this and you're new to the channel, I've got tons of videos on how to shoot better. When NBA 2K25 comes out, I'm not going to make a bunch of videos on the best build, because that's stupid. And I'm not going to know the best build. And I'm not going to feed you guys a bunch of false information and then hand 2K $70 on a crappy build, right? I don't think any YouTuber should do that. And I'm not saying that YouTubers do that, but, you know, like, obviously, like, that's, you know. So, when 2K25 comes out, I'm going to be on my grind. I'm going to be playing the game a lot at the beginning of the year. So when I can make videos, it's going to be accurate, and then you guys can get better. You're going to want to be subbed to me in 2K25. As a lot of people have found out in 2K24, I kind of know what I'm talking about. So thank you guys for watching the video. That Emmanuel Quickly Pro-Am video wager entire debacle is going to come out probably 2 days from now. Maybe tomorrow, who knows. And until next time, peace out!